Quest Recycling Services. Sustainability delivered. Beginning in May of 2010, Hendrick Automotive Group launched the journey to zero waste by utilizing recycling programs managed by Quest Recycling Services. Reducing waste not only reduces operating cost, which allows Hendrick Automotive Group to pass along savings to its customers, but also helps decrease reliance on non-renewable resources. Since the inception of the program, Hendrick Automotive Group has diverted over 16 million pounds of waste from the landfill. That's the equivalent of about the amount of landfill space needed to gather the waste of over 18,000 people annually.
I care about my car. I get it serviced every 3,000 miles. And like you, I sometimes wonder what happens to the oil, the radiator, transmission, and other fluids. What happens to the old tires? Where do they go?
Used motor oil generated by Hendrick Automotive Group is stored in above-ground storage tanks and serviced on a regular basis by Quest Recycling subcontractors. The licensed companies remove and transport the used motor oil and filters to a recycling facility. Since the start of the program, Hendrick Automotive Group has collected over 1.4 million gallons of used motor oil and over 700,000 pounds of used oil filters. There are two ways to recycle used motor oil. One, use it as an alternative source of energy to ignite furnaces in plants, thus saving non-renewable energy. Or two, clean it by putting it through the same refining process as crude oil. Re-refining used motor oil through the three-phase process of dehydration, vacuum distillation, and hydrotreatment results in a base oil with the exact same properties as base oil refined from crude oil. The defining difference is that re-refining used motor oil requires 85% less energy and emits 50% fewer heavy metals than refining from crude oil. This process also helps preserve non-renewable energy and limits our dependence on foreign oil. Used oil filters are recycled by extracting residual oil, metal, plastic, and paper. The oil is utilized as a source of energy or re-refined, while the plastic, metal, and paper are recovered for recycling in traditional methods. Hendrick Automotive Group recycled 20% of used oil collected into new base oil, which provides enough motor oil to complete over 100,000 oil changes. 33% was used as energy recovery, 43% as vacuum gas oil, and 4% as asphalt extender. When whole tires are landfilled, many negative results are possible. They can become breeding grounds for mosquitoes and rodents which carry diseases such as West Nile virus. They are also a potential hazard for children. If caught on fire, scrap tires can smolder for weeks, releasing toxic pollutants into our atmosphere. Hendrick Automotive Group has collected and recycled over 200,000 tires since the beginning of the program. Scrap tires are recycled by shredding them into small chips, removing all metals and processing them into one of many products that can return to retail shelves. Rubber-based products, rubber mulch, raw materials for playground and sports surfacing, and more. Scrap tires can also be used as a fuel source for energy production. Shredded tires offer good vibration control while preventing soil erosion and landslides when used in civil engineering projects. 43% of the tires collected were recycled as tire-derived fuel, which provides enough energy to power over 40 households for an entire year. 8% were transformed into chrome rubber, and 32% were used for engineering programs. The Quest Recycling Services 24/7 call center has proven vital to allow the most efficient operation possible. Each month, this dedicated team handles almost 3,400 calls. Time is money. The call center representatives are able to answer 90% of the calls in under 15 seconds, and they are extremely efficient. Their actions receive an average quality of service rating of 3.81 on a 4.0 scale. At Quest Recycling Services, we are excited to help Hendrick Automotive Group as it journeys towards zero waste. We are thrilled to work with such a progressive partner that is committed to driving change and leading the way in reducing eco-footprint. We are looking forward to working with Hendrick Automotive Group in tackling new environmental challenges today and in the future. Quest Recycling Services. Sustainability delivered.